There are a lot of things I fight on, but this right here, I'm just having me some fun. It's not even. Hello, peoples.
What's up, everybody? I hope everyone is doing well wherever you are. We are here, we're back, and we're just here working and tapping into our gifts and really working to produce, not just play around with what we're doing, but actually get into a mode of releasing and teaching and educating as we go along the way. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Titus. We got Ken from KLM Mixing and Mastering. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay, mixing and mastering. I just had a brain fart.
Sound and audio. Sound and engineering.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
So you guys have been seeing me write, Ken play. So today we're going to focus on doing some editing of vocals, using Vocal Align. And so I'm going to pray us in because that's what we do. And then we're just going to get into it. So God, we just thank you for this time, this opportunity to share our gifts and our callings. And we just say, have your way. We let it be so and so it is. Ashe and amen. So, hey, Bree, last week, why don't we play them the song from last week so they can get caught up? So last week we worked on a song, and so I've been talking to Ken about releasing more music, and so this is like the perfect opportunity to not only write, but instead of walking away from the song and not coming back to it, I think it's like just flowing in a way to where we can edit, mix, work, and set release dates and all that. So we're gonna let you guys listen to the song from last week, and then we're gonna get into doing some mixing. Yeah, I hear.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Days I felt like I conquered it all. Other times I was buried deep in the valley, wondering if I'd ever climb out at all. I stumbled and broke, but I kept standing tall. Then a vision ahead was pulling me to hope, as if it was closer than ever before. So I leaned in, and when those times come again, this is what I tell myself.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Life will always rise to test your boldness. You may face the highs and stumble through the lows, but every trial's a chance to find your power. Every shadow still carries a glow. Hold on through the fire, let it shape your spirit. There's strength in you more than you've known before. A vision will be there to pull you toward hope, closer than ever, right outside your door. So when the time comes up again, this is what you must tell yourself.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up. I
Yeah.
And last week, and hopefully by the end of our time together, we'll have a close mix so that we can be working on getting some music out and releasing. So we are going to line up the vocals, and I'm gonna let Ken just talk and share. I don't know if Ken, if you want to.
Well, I don't know if they can see what I'm doing. Give me
Well, not on TikTok. They probably won't be able to share. Can you move the screen around like you did last time?
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Okay, back here. Let's do that.
So those that can see Ken's screen.
Man, I don't even know. How does that look?
I can see it, but I kind of know where everything is.
Yeah.
So I think it'll work though.
All right, let's just I can't see it. All right, so first thing we did was dove into the first one, created. I'm gonna zoom in. That'll probably help it out. Slide this up so I can see which track I'm on. So we did the first two, and I like the vocal line because it allows for you to line the vocals up. That's basically what it does. So this is the first BBG guide that I use, and then we did the second one. So what I'm going to do is I want to mute this one. Let me see. Actually, let me do this because it's muting my vocals as well. I just wanted to solo it, but...
You want to solo the vocals?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is mute everything that we don't want to hear right now. So I want to hear those two. But when I solo those two tracks, it's going to cut our vocals out while we talk. So I don't want to do that. All right. That'll work right there. So we just should hear these two tracks. And let's pull up vocal line here. It's already processed the audio here for us. So this was the guide, is from the side chain here. Then we dubbed it with the track we wanted to capture, which was this track here. Oh, you probably can't see it on the screen. So, and you see you have an outline here where it literally lined them up on top of each other. So when you hear the vocal, it comes through nice and clean together. So let's play that. So you can.
And
hear
essentially what Ken is saying, we're taking one of my vocals as like the guide that we want the other vocals to mimic and pretty much come alongside of, so that they are in sync with one another.
Yes. So take out all the timing. Now I should always remember to take out as much. Actually, let me take out much of this dead space. I'm gonna take out more of this dead space here. Get it as close to the beginning as we possibly can without. That should work right there. All right, that should work right there. All right, so now zoom out a little bit. And then what I'll do is play a third one, let you hear how that one has not been processed so you can hear how it sounds. Here we go.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
You see, you can hear those two tight. They're really on top of each other. It's really together. That's what you want to hear. Almost sound like one voice. Now, what I want to do is add in this third one here and watch you hear the difference again.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
After I add that third one, you can hear a little a difference in that third one because we have not done that one. So with that being stated, we're going to line the third one up. With the guide. I'm going to mute this one.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
And now it's processed it. Lining it up. That wave right there. So. All right, let's play it together.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
What you think, Titus? You hear that change?
I hear it a little bit. You know, I think my original vocals wasn't too off. So you would really have to have an ear to really hear.
What's an ear? Sound like 2 ears or 3. I don't know.
It's really 4.
4. I believe it.
It's really 4 because to the average listener,
Yeah.
they wouldn't even hear that.
No, but I do. We do. So let's just keep going. Let's get them all locked in.
And maybe single like just solo all the vocals right there, so they can kind of hear what it sounds like before.
Okay, you know what? Let's.
So if can you solo just the background vocals?
Yeah, I can. Give me.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
This song, and we'll do more editing and mixing and writing. There
we go. All right. So I can hear the tracks that we have not done.
Absolutely, I can too.
Completely. So let me not lose track of what we have done so I don't get thrown off too bad. Here we're done. That's the guy. We're done that one, just that one. We have not, and you can see in the vocal line here we have not done audio 10 here. So we're gonna match that to the guide vocal there. Let me go back to 10. I don't know if I can do it this way, but let's see.
I gotta keep on going to see what.
Nope, I cannot.
Yeah, well, you gotta unmute. You got the guide track muted.
Hold on, man. I got it. Let's do this.
So we are, for those that can't see the screen, well, we have to select the guide, and we have to, we got to make sure that the vocal line is pulling from the right channel as the guide. And then we got to make sure that the app that we're using to align is on the actual track. And so, welcome as we are. We just learned this like 30 minutes ago. So we are sharing for those that are interested in this process of what it takes to actually mix and master songs. This is what it takes. This is how the professionals get at it and make sure that those vocals are on.
to do it now. Let me see.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Now it's processing it. So you can see it down here at the bottom. Before, that's the guide. That's the 10 verse, the one we want to fix. And now they're together. Let's keep going so we can knock it out and then play it all together.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
So you did. That's all of them.
Yeah, for that first part, but we didn't do any other of the vocals, just these right here. So what I'm actually going to do now is play them all together. I'm going to solo them.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Definitely tell the difference.
Yeah, same. I can hear what you're saying on the pitch part.
Yeah.
As well. So let me see.
But I don't know if you would, because I don't know how vocal line works. Because we got them 3-part harmonies at the end, so I don't know if this is going to stay.
It does harmony.
Okay.
This has timing and pitch match unison plus tune harmony.
So is it just every time we capture it, it's taking it from that particular bus? Is that?
Yeah, the guide, it
From
will
the guide,
take from
gotcha.
that, right. And then we could process. So technically what we could have done is allow it to capture that whole deal.
So should we just, instead of using vocal line, should we just use the pitch on a different bus and just bus all the vocals to?
Well, shucks, vocal line does it all. It'll do the timing, pitch, match all notes. So it'll actually clean it all up for us at one time.
Okay.
So let me go back first and select that and make sure. Oh, did it change for all of them already?
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's the tenor. We didn't do the tenor. Because that's a little further down. So let me. All right. So it's already set. The pitch, timing, match all notes. That sounded better once I did the pitch and timing. I don't know if it needs to process that way or it just automatically updates when I change it. That's something I'm learning.
And they'll probably change it automatically. But I'm wondering, when we get into harmonies or add anything else, if it's going to still pull from that same guide, or will it allow it to move it? You know what I mean?
So I'm looking at my match, the pitch. We can make it loose. We can tighten it. Then we've got nearest octave, absolute, relative, monotone. Let's see.
Let's just tighten it.
You want to make it, all right, 0, loose. I got it at 0% now. It was at 0.2% at first. It was like the default.
Okay.
And then I could, you want to make it 0 all across?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. That is on. I noticed as I change it on 1, it's doing it automatically. Oh, no, it didn't. That was on 2%. That's higher than what the other ones were. So let's.
Well, you probably have to change them on all of them because they're not on a bus. They're on the focal line is on the individual
Yes,
tracks.
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to each one of them and putting it at 0% tight. See what happens. See how that goes. Oh, we hadn't done this one yet. We hadn't done that one yet.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
That's definitely a lot difference. I can hear a huge difference on that.
Me too.
I hear a huge difference on that compared to everything's more tighter, cleaner together.
For sure.
Now, volume-wise, we could pull one of them down, kind of get the volume mixed in just right, and then go in and fix the vocal chain that I have set up on it to give it a little more life to it. But the initial part that we want to do, I think is done right there. What you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
Let me see. Now that did not process. Let me see. Nothing else.
Okay, that's just for that particular section, yeah?
That right.
Okay, so do you want to process the other section?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other section, we'll probably just have to do the timing because we go into 3 parts.
Yeah, so what I'm probably going to do is, bam, start it there. Hold on, man, I think I got to do this in front of the camera so it doesn't go away. It says I have to have some movement because last time it cut off. Okay, so we got that one. And we're going to do this one here. And we're going to leave it just like it is. Okay, start there. I don't want this to mess up. We needed to keep what it...
Well, the first 2, okay, so you're starting, okay, so you're trying to do the vocal line on this second section?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
Kind of wondering, do it need to play, would it make more sense to just let that guide play all the way through? But I don't know now.
No, if you let it play all the way through, that's what I was saying. When we get to the other sections and they get into 3 parts,
That's true.
if you got pitch on one section, I'm wondering what it's going to do to the other sections when they're not singing unison.
That's
you know what I
true.
mean? So you might have to do it, the unison sections, and then when you get to the harmony sections,
Sounds like I need to create some new tracks. Like, because that way, because what's happening is that vocal line is riding on that one track all the way across. And to make a hard distinction between the two, you would need to have a separate track.
Got you. Understood.
If that makes sense.
Understood.
So, but let's test out the theory the way it, well, you know what? I think I just said it because I'm looking at the vocal line.
But is that vocal line, because we did the side chain in real time, right? Mm-hmm. It's in real time. So if you change the bus to a different capture, then it's probably going to capture from that section, but it'll still keep everything where it needs to be. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I would say this second section just to still pull from the first guide, but then the last two, one of them might be the guide and the one might need to be the dub because I sung an octave lower. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm thinking. So I'm thinking you did the 3-part harmony on the tail end.
On the last one, yeah.
But this middle part was not 3-part harmony. This was straight like the
Unison.
chorus unison at the front.
Except the last two are the octave lower.
So what I'm thinking is we let it ride for that first 2 section, and worst case scenario, I can create what you're saying. I create a second bus for vocal line and route that harmony through that.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. So like I do bus 10, and bus 10 is the side chain for the harmony aspect of this part. That's what I'm thinking. That way, when I do capture it, it's capturing that without me having to create another 4 or 5 tracks.
Yeah, but I was wondering, like that's what I was saying. I was wondering because we're doing the chain and we're doing it in real time. If it's done in real time and vocal line is keeping what we've already done, if you move the bus to a the guide vocal to a different bus, it might still just stay the same. That makes sense?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. So we create bus 4, we're going to have a blank vocal line pro like we did when we initially started. Then I'll take the cursor here and place it at the start of what we want to harmonize going across. Now we have guide 1, and then we click on the other one, and it should go from there. But for now,
And here's the thing. If we're using just the timing in vocal line, then I think it might work to just do it the same way because we're just going out the timing and then maybe use pitch control for something else from somewhere else.
the timing and pitch control is being adjusted off of that first guide. Like the guide is the main track
Gotcha.
that everything is going to align to. So we get it wrong the first time. I use the first one because that's pretty much the most natural you're going to get.
Okay.
All right, this is what I got an idea. Since we are doing pitch match and the notes and the timing, right? We let it ride. Let me see if it'll do that. Let me see. There we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Can they do that?
Yeah, it's just already capturing it. It's just telling you. It's just like it's shifting from the next track automatically.
I'm clicking on each one and going ahead and doing the capture aspect on each one of them instead of doing them individually. And it's holding all of them.
Okay, well, let's see.
And yeah, that's my guide track. So
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
brother,
Did he do it all at the same time? I guess we can go back and listen to it.
yeah.
And even with the octave, huh? Did you put the vocal line on the last two? Or no?
No, the last 2 were the tenors we got to do. I'm trying to see. You know what? Let's just hear what we got. Let's see what we got.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on.
You know what? I didn't do this capture.
Right, that's what I'm saying, the last two.
Okay, my bad. All right, let's do it again.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
All right, now let's listen to him.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
I think I hear the difference.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
All right, now we also don't have it left, split where we can.
For sure.
So that's just straight down the middle as well. But I think I do hear the difference. And then
Did it capture? What is that vocal line pro? What track is that for? Because it's empty right there.
that was empty. That is empty. Maybe that's the one I was hearing that didn't capture.
Okay, so guess we need to do that one?
Yeah.
To the guy.
Let's just do that one.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Yeah.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
It's got to process it
I gotta
first.
keep on going to
Then
see
it
what
lines it
happens
up
if
on
I
the
don't
output.
give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Man, this requires you to have some amazing listening skills.
Yes. That's why I was hearing at first. I was like, no, but let's see where we go now.
I gotta keep on going
Yeah, there
to
it
see
is.
what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
What you think?
Yeah,
I hear the difference.
I do hear the difference. Is the pitch on there too? Or just
Yeah. Let me see. It added slightly loose timing plus pitch match all notes.
okay.
I mean, we could still come back and do a side chain,
another effect
for something
pitch.
like that.
Okay. That works.
For pitch separate.
Okay.
If we don't like it, oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. That was not tight. Let me make sure because I didn't.
Because we put it.
There was 2%.
Tight,
There was
yes.
a 2%. We had everything else at 0. So let me go back and make sure nothing else changed. 0. That would have been it too. The timing and the pitch was not matched. All right, let's listen to it again.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
That's better.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Now I do hear that pitch change there. It's definitely the tenor part came up, but it's still there. If that makes sense.
What you mean it came up?
Like I could hear the pitch aspect tighten in with everything else beforehand.
Got you.
Beforehand, I could still hear that it was a
delay?
nah.
Or
It
just,
wasn't delay. It was slightly off a hair, but that was that 2%. It wasn't as tight as all the rest on the pitch.
Got you.
Everything else was at 0 except the last 2, and I could tell the difference. Could you want to hear it again or no?
Yeah, play it again.
I gotta gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Now what I want to do, I like that. I want to keep that. I don't want to mess with it too much. But this is what we got to figure out how to do that harmony part. What you think right there?
I say take the pitch off of the vocal line this time when you
Okay. You want to hear the difference?
yeah, I would say take the pitch off of the tracks and then put the pitch on a different bus, so that way you can use vocal line for the timing.
Well,
I
let's
think
do
it'll be
this.
quicker.
Let's do this. I can turn the pitch off and on. Let's hear how it sounds.
Okay.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens
I'm
if I
talking
don't
about
give up.
when we do the harmony,
I gotta
because we still got to do the harmony in the 3 parts.
Yeah, I'd like to keep it. I want to kind of keep it consistent.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. Pitch target. How closely the dub is aligned to the guide pitch, from 0% to 100%.
It's asking about the pitch.
There's a lot of stuff we can do. We've got match all to the guide, match unison only, match unison and tune of non-unison.
Okay, tune of unison and non-unison.
That's what you want?
Yes.
All right. Wait a minute. That was the. Let me go through them all.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I want to be consistent on the tools we use, so
Okay.
simplify the process as much as possible. And we just can't do it then we have to use multiple tools. But I really haven't dove into this.
That means next time we talk about it, we'll have more information.
Yes,
For sure.
And it has so much. Then you've got different modes. Let me see. And then it's just the last. Oh, that's it. All right, let's see what we got.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Yeah. I mean, I said that like I wasn't unsure.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. However, I can tell the difference.
I do hear the difference. I do hear the difference. Play it one more time.
All right, hold on a minute. Pitch ranges. We've got normal, high pitch vocal, low pitch vocal, high pitch. Oh, wait a minute. So that means we could probably do the last two on low pitch vocal. And then we don't have them. We got them down the center too. So let's see how it sounds when we split them. Here we go.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't.
Something was not playing at the time. Some of them were not playing. Why? What happened?
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep
That would explain a lot, right? What are we missing? Hold on a minute. I heard a click and then it went away. All right. Did we?
Is it the
I don't know. They're not there now.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
But for whatever reason, we got 3 or 4 tracks not playing now, and I'm not sure.
is the way you did the vocal line, is that affecting on that track? Is it affecting the way that
Let me go
like
to
take the vocal line off? Take the power, press the power button and see if that's it. For one of the tracks that's not playing.
Gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see.
make sure that I got that right. I think it's this.
Keep on going to see what happens if I don't.
The last setting we did was match unison and tune non-unison. So let's turn that off and see what happens.
Don't give up. I gotta keep on going.
I just turned that match the smart pitch piece off.
Okay.
That threw it off. So let's be consistent. And it's more unison anyway, ain't it?
For this part, yes.
All right. So let's see what happens if we match this to unisons. That would explain why we heard something different. Trial and error.
Trial and error.
Error and trial.
For those that are listening, you get to see when you get vocal line what to do and what not to do.
Here we go.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Now these 3 tracks stopped working.
Like three different tracks stop working?
Yeah, I brought in. So let me do it again. Make sure I got it.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
So it's a setting on the vocal line.
Yeah, and it just Only thing I really changed, was let me see something. I think what we need to do is allow vocal line to process the guideline all the way to that second deal as one holistic piece, and then do the the 3-part that we talked about. Do that separate.
But we haven't got to the 3-part, so it just wouldn't be the setting that's already on the vocal line currently.
Because I'm thinking, all right, let me play it right now.
Keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going
Okay.
to see
Okay, I
what
see it
happens if I
processed it
don't
there.
give up. I gotta keep on going to see what.
But right when here, where we did the process, and I could see at the bottom here, where you've got the front part, and then we've got the second part here
Yeah.
that we did. So it's capturing it the way we want. But the issue now is 3 of the tracks, they get processed out, they're not working. And the only thing we really did, because I reversed everything, was we zeroed out the tight. Instead of 2%, we went 0 because we wanted it as tight as possible, right?
Right.
And then, that's the only thing. All right, you know what? Let me do this. Let me go back, match to guide. We may have to do a separate. Let me see if I can't put everything back as normal.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Yeah, some of the tracks are just completely going out. And all right, let's put it back in the middle and see if that helps. Doesn't make sense. Shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't.
But stranger things have happened.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
4 tracks went out.
4. It was just 3.
Yeah. What? So, man, let's turn off pitch.
Turn off pitch and just do timing.
Actually, let me look at this first one here that we got going to. Let me see. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm a little confused.
Oh, of what?
Wait a minute. Let me open this back up. Okay, that is bus 3. That's going then to the side chain 3. All right.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on.
So you only got these 3 are going out, and I don't know why. I haven't figured that out. So let me try something.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens.
They have initial pop, like jump in, but
when you just did the setting, when you clean up the setting in vocal line, I thought they came back.
it should have, but it did not. It should have, but it didn't. And I'm a little confused as to why it didn't and why it happened in the first place. So now the tenor is working fine. We went and did the tenor. So the only thing I could think of is maybe we recapture it. Maybe there's a problem with the output and we need to recapture it.
Okay.
So let's do that. I'm hoping to just redo it right over that.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give
What's
up.
up, Papa Rud?
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
We're just working on lining the vocals for those that are coming in the room.
gotta keep on going. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
On recapturing is working.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
The audio didn't do right.
For the capture.
Yeah, and now it's capturing it right. I'm doing it one by one as well.
Okay.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Do the last one because it captured the tenor fine.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
All right, now we're going to hear them all together.
Let's see them all together.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
That's better.
Yes.
That's definitely better. Now, I had to recapture it. Maybe it didn't capture all of them at one time, and there was a glitch, and it couldn't handle more than two. Because the last two I did was the tenor, and I did both the tenors together. So that's total 3 tracks, right? So possibly I had too many tracks, and it just couldn't process all of them like that.
Okay.
That would make more sense.
Okay.
That would make more sense.
Okay.
Because we just went back individually with no issues, got them all done. Now we can go back in and do should be able to now match to unison only, match unison and tune to non-unison.
Okay.
Which one did you want?
Let's go unison and non-unison.
All right, let's do that now. Now we should be able to hear, turn on the pitch, non-unison, trial and error.
For sure. That's the only way to learn.
Yup. User error. Learn a lot from that too. And that's what that was. All right. Oh, the tenor was already set there. Well, one of them was anyway. All right. Here we go.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Happens if I don't.
definitely
Keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens.
Yeah, you can tell a huge difference
Yeah.
now.
Ken, just check your screen. Make sure there's no puzzle over there.
A puzzle?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that's why I've been doing this. I hope it ain't no puzzle.
No, it's
I don't
not.
see
You
no
will
puzzle.
see it. You will see it.
No puzzles. All right. So that worked.
Yes.
That worked. Now let's hear the first part. Make sure that didn't do nothing weird.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going.
Bruh, that vocal line is dope. All right. Now we're going to go to the last part. This is what we were talking about here because unison was the first part.
But now we're going to
do
the harmony.
The harmony. I'm thinking on this one, we need to have the vocal line process it. But you want to do harmony on this, so I'm thinking.
But if
New
it's
tracks.
already, but we already put on there to do the harmony and the not harmony, right? So we should be able to.
No, because on this vocal line, it's match, unison, and tune non-unison for the first parts of it.
Right, but if it's non-unison, this part is non-unison, so it should be able to do the same thing, right?
Right. So I would want to select the part that says in the vocal line for harmony.
Okay, so I thought that in vocal line that's going to actually put everything in harmony. Is that not?
You know, well, it does say match.
Is it going to harmonize with the guide? That's what I'm.
Well, you know what? Let's see. That's all we can do.
That's all we can.
Let's find out. Learn something new every day.
For sure.
I just don't want it to mess up the first part.
For sure. That's why I said if you put, well, I mean, you can always undo it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go back to our guide. We can go to the second one. I'm a little nervous. Let's capture it and see what it does.
Let's see.
Let's see if it does it.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
That was the first two. It's processing it now. I mean, yeah, that was the line. I only did one at a time that time.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Now, let's do... Whoa. Make sure it's... Okay, that's where it should be. That's that. That's that. That's that.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta
Doing
keep
two at a
on
time.
going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up. I won't give up.
Trying to figure out what that is.
Won't give up. Won't give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up. I won't give up. Won't give up.
Okay.
Won't give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up.
All right, that little piece right here is,
Yeah, that's an extra from.
yeah, it's an extra. I just need to take that out a little bit there. That's all that is.
Yeah, and there's some extra in another place. I can't remember where it was, but we can look at that.
I'm going to do the tenor part.
Okay.
Should be the last two.
What's up, Shar, the creatress?
Doing the tenor.
All right, let's go.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up. I won't give up. Won't give up. Won't give up.
So if you're tuning in, we just clean up the vocals. Do-do-do. Do.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Come on, man. It's doing it again.
You're going to have to do it one by one?
Mm-hmm. It didn't finish doing the output on that processing on that last part.
See what happens if I.
So let me go back and see which ones it did and didn't. Trying to take the shortcut, but it ain't gonna let us. All right. So
Don't give up. Give up.
that one didn't capture. So it could just be one of them things, brother. And just do them individualists. Let's do.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
There you go. Let it process.
So when we do the side chain, we have to do it in real time, one by one.
Yep.
Unless we can figure out how to do the capturing
For all of them at a time.
from all. But I think that would have to be figuring out how to get the guide from the actual capture.
So
But we can figure that out after.
yeah, let me see if this one's good.
I gotta keep on going
Which one is this one? Yeah.
to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going.
All right, now the tenor
Doo-doo.
is the tenor capturing.
I don't think it was playing back.
I
didn't hear it either.
To see what happens if I don't give up. I keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on.
No, so it was playing a second ago. Let's just do it again.
Let's get it.
I gotta keep on going. if I don't give up? I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
Time for the last tenor. Wait, let me make sure that album processed. It looks like it did. Let's play it, make sure.
I gotta keep on.
Yeah, it processed. So now let's hear it together. Let's do that last one. And
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
That was it.
yeah, it's processing it. Now let's hear them all together after it's been processed.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
Now this is with nothing on the master plugin yet.
Okay.
So this is just the mixing, kind of getting things set. Now we're going to process this last part with Ozone 11. Let's do it.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
It's going
I
to
gotta keep on
add the
going to see what
dynamics. It's going
happens
to
if
bring
I
the
don't
loudness
give
up.
up.
It's going to do a lot of stuff on that master
I
plugin.
gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
Doing a whole lot.
Yes, it is.
Man, I don't like Ozone 10. Let me take it off. 11. Maybe we got.
Did you put it on the out? You put it on the out? Interesting. Because it sounded more like it was doubling something. Yes. Yeah. I can hear you real. Well, I was already hearing you. Now you're now louder. Yes. It is. Agreed. Agreed. Yes.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going
But
to
you
see
already
what
have a
happens if I
master
don't
on
give
the
up.
output.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like there is a output somewhere already with the master. And but yo, what I'm saying, what's up, everybody? Now it's doubling for a show. Yeah, I'm done. I'm echoing. Should I say echo? It sounds like it's not an echo. It is a doubling. It wasn't there before.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on.
My vocals only when I talk.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Some days I felt like I conquered it all. Other times I was buried deep in the valley, wondering if I'd ever climb out at all. I stumbled and broke, but I kept standing tall. Then a vision ahead was pulling me to hope, as if it was closer than ever before. So I leaned in, and when those times come again, this is what I tell myself.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up.
Life will always rise to test your boldness. You may face the highs and stumble through the lows, but every trial's a chance to find your power. Every shadow still carries a glow. Hold on through the fire, let it shape your spirit. There's strength in you more than you've known before. A vision will be there to pull you toward hope, closer than ever, right outside your door. So when the time comes up again, this is what you must tell yourself.
I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. I gotta keep on going to see what happens if I don't give up. Give up.
Yes, it's definitely cleaner. Is that doubling because you have them there? Oh, okay. I was like,
Basically, because you're on an input that has audio on it.
okay.
Even though you didn't record anything, that's all that was.
Gotcha.
So I just turn off that for now. Turn some of my reverb off so we don't sound like we're in space talking. We don't need that right now. But that's it. That sounds good. Now, that's the hard part.
So
what you think?
I think it sounds good. I think the rest of the mix would probably have to come with the leveling of the instruments. As far as like,
I got the instruments lower than the vocals right now.
well, I know that, but I guess what I'm talking about when the horns come in at the end.
Yeah.
Like either panning the horns
Oh,
or
yeah.
bring it down a little bit.
I agree.
So just to make sure that everything stays consistent.
Yeah, the music is definitely still raw.
Yeah.
There's some more things I want to add to it and do.
What would you do? What would you end up doing to it?
Like there's a certain part, like once you finish talking the first lead, going into the second chorus, we need to have something. There's nothing there. It's completely blank. It's just the drums. There's no pizzazz there. There's nothing that really kind of drives that, if that makes sense.
I got you.
So I'll work on that. I can do that this week. The hard part was kind of doing the vocals, lining up the vocals like they needed to be.
Which we did live.
Which we just did live,
Yes.
right? And even the bass at the end was really, really low. So I want to add, I don't have much going on with the music. So this week I can kind of listen to it and think about a different approach to really, because the vocals, man, he did a really good job, bro.
pretty much one take and done.
Yeah.
But going back and listening to it, there's definitely I can hear where I didn't sing the same note, the same. And so the more that we do this, the more I'll be more tapped in. I've realized that when I don't sing as often, I get lazy in cleaning up stuff.
Okay.
And so like that last one, don't won't give up. So it should have been I won't give up, won't. I should have did that twice, but I did I won't give up, won't. I went straight into that the second time around, and it should have been the first one. But I was like, you know what? We'll just leave it.
See, that's your problem. That's my problem. That's your problem. That's my problem. We're hard on ourselves.
But this the ear though,
Right?
Like,
It is true.
It's like my
It's
ear
true.
is telling me that I did not
true.
do the pattern right.
This is true. But I was going to say, and that's probably why, like, I have a hard time with people because it's like you hear your mistakes, you hear what you're trying to fix and do, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's okay." Nah, man. The man say he hears a mistake.
It's the pattern, like the pattern,
Yes.
especially if somebody wants to sing the song.
Right.
And they're like, wait, did he do this or is he doing that? So
Right.
Vocal
So-
is like, it's not right. But
Are we saying that we need to redo this last part? Want to do that next time? We come back and we redo this last part.
I mean, we can. That shouldn't take me long. You know,
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna take up the whole time.
No.
But I definitely want to. I don't want to spend like another whole session on this.
No.
Because I don't think it necessarily needs that. I might just have to come back over here like during the week and clean it up.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Because it's really not going to take long to do. Maybe like 10 minutes at the most for me to hit that soprano line.
Okay.
And then for me to clean up. Because I feel like grammatically, the verse, there's some things I will move around to make it make better sense.
You mean on the first verse?
On the first verse, yes.
Or the
The actual first verse. Because the way I said it the first time, to me it sounds not off, but I would tweak it in a way to where
Okay.
grammatically it really flows better.
So you want me to MP3 this to you to listen to it?
Yes, that would be great.
Okay, I can do that.
And then maybe I could come in here like Saturday or something and just clean it up.
We'll
If
see.
you-
Yeah, well,
But we could talk about that offline.
yeah. I mean, it is Saturday, but that's a good
Yeah.
idea. What the people out there in TikTok or TikTok land think? What y'all think? I liked it.
Well, nobody's in my live currently, but
Oh
you know,
man, we was on too long.
no, I don't know.
I don't know.
But I
either.
think we just continue to do what we do and then
Yeah,
just make it do what it do.
I do look forward to this. This is fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need to send this to my my audio teacher that I'm learning audio from. Even though he loves Pro Tools, I like them all. To be honest with you, you got to learn to use them all.
I love Logic, but I think it's user friendly.
It's very user friendly, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg.
Yes.
Especially churches who are medium and small churches, this audio Logic can allow you to make your audio for your service to really pop, and
Absolutely.
it's really simple to use, and it's not a lot of drag on your system. I mean, it's specifically made for Macs. I mean, I don't even like the way I sound hearing myself, but today the way it sounds pretty good, especially coming through this mix. Yeah. Anyways, that's another time for another day, another time.
Yes.
But we got it.
So we appreciate everybody for logging in and being here on these Sundays at 7 p.m. where we're going live. Y'all let us know, what should we call this set for those that are watching and may watch this later. I was thinking Sing, Write, and Mix with Ken and Titus as we are, tapping
like it.
into the singing, the writing, and the mixing and creating space for us to teach and be able to produce and get these songs out.
Maybe we need to come up with like an acronym.
Something.
Yeah. Something we can put on a T-shirt.
Listen, sounds like a plan.
My wife can put it on a T-shirt for us.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week, and y'all have an amazing week. Talk to y'all later.